7 young rappers with crazy mansions. In the past, it was relatively hard to become a famous rapper at a very young age. The groundwork it took to create and promote projects meant that artists were typically a little bit older when they finally amassed a sizable fan base. And while certain artists like Lil Wayne and Biggie managed to subvert this, teenage superstars have historically been limited to genres like pop, where large record labels are able to fund and cultivate brands from a young age. But now that hip-hop is the most popular genre in the world, we're seeing more artists make it big early. As a result, rappers have produced more artists who have millions by the time they're in their late teens or early 20s. And while rappers are notorious for their impulsive tastes, one of the most stable purchases you can make is real estate. Whether it's a cozy mansion nestled by the beach or a compound close to the hustle and bustle of Los Angeles, the rappers on this list have managed to secure mansions before they can even legally rent a car. Before we get started, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Now, here are 7 rappers with crazy mansions. Number 7, Lil Pump. Lil Pump is one of the greatest examples of a modern-day rap speedrun. Pump gained underground buzz during the SoundCloud era with hyper-aggressive tracks like D-Rose, and then took the charts by storm with Gucci Gang, which peaked at number 3 on the Hot 100 and has since been certified triple platinum. However, Lil Pump's self-described ignorant brand seemed to work against him. Pump may have leaned too hard into the meme with the release of his 2019 album, Harvard Dropout, which sold less than half of what his 2017 debut did. Pump's dissatisfaction with the album led to some minor legal troubles and a feud with J. Cole, which ultimately resulted in Cole dropping the track 1985, where he offered some advice to Pump, namely, buy a house before your money runs out. Luckily, it looks like Pump actually took this advice. Despite his failure to return to the mainstream consciousness, Pump did purchase a $4.65 million mansion on the Biscayne Bay at the age of 18 years old. The 2-story waterfront property contains a pool, a spa, and a boat deck, and clocks in at an impressive 4,800 square feet. The master bedroom features panoramic views of the bay, and the roof of the mansion features a private patio. It seems that Pump might have better taste in houses than he does in music. Number 6, Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi has been around for so long that it's easy to forget the rapper is only 26 years old. After breaking into the mainstream with Money Longer in 2016, the rapper has become a bona fide superstar, releasing a torrent of smash hits. His most recent studio album, Eternal Atake, debuted with a massive 288,000 units sold in its first week. All the success has left the rapper with an estimated net worth of $25 million. Uzi has made it clear time and time again that he has an expensive taste, whether it's buying a $3 million Bugatti Veyron or implanting a huge pink diamond in the center of his forehead. The rapper is no stranger to exotic purchases. But strangely enough, the rapper waited until just last year to purchase a mansion. In mid-2021, Uzi spent $4.4 million on a mansion in Bell Canyon, California. Sitting atop an acre and a half of land, the house sports a 7,000 square foot house with exceedingly modern design. Its architecture features a technique known as invisible corners, and is composed of glass walls, floating staircases, and wraparound balconies. The 5-bedroom, 5.5-bathroom house also has a huge backyard with infinity pool, and sits just 30 miles outside of downtown Los Angeles. The house is so big in fact that it might just be the next thing that Uzi tries to mount to his forehead. Number 5, DaBaby. DaBaby is relatively well known for the bad decisions he makes, whether it's teaming up with his entourage to assault fans or using a homophobic slur in bizarre rants. DaBaby's impulsive nature has been proven to be a challenge for the Suge rapper. However, DaBaby has proven that he's a shrewd businessman capable of smart financial choices. After his string of recent hits and features, as well as some strategically secured brand sponsorships, it's estimated that the rapper has a net worth of over $6 million. That's why in November of 2019, the Charlotte rapper bought a new home in his home state for $2.3 million. Sitting on 9 acres of land, the 11,000 square foot stone mansion features 5 bedrooms, a 12-car garage, 8 bathrooms, and a lakeside view. Unfortunately for the then 27-year-old rapper, his neighbors are less than pleased about his purchase. Several North Carolina residents have complained about the construction of concrete walls, guard towers, and the presence of armed guards. Since the rapper has moved into the estate, police have been called to the property 31 times for a variety of reasons, ranging from triggered alarms to domestic disputes. Since the mansion is located on a quiet street in the North Carolina suburbs, who knows how long he has before the neighbors file an official petition to relocate the rapper. Number 4, 4. Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X is one of the hottest and most divisive artists in the rap industry. Nas has sparked controversy since day one of his career, breaking into the scene with his smash hit Old Town Road, a meme-fueled rap and country hybrid that topped charts and birthed a remix with Billy Ray Cyrus. His follow-up efforts, such as Call Me By Your Name, have drawn much attention to the rapper's sexuality. Nas, who understands internet marketing exceptionally well, has used this attention to drop a series of music videos on social media posts that have only fueled the fire. However, it seems to be working out in his favor. The rapper has earned himself 11 Grammy nominations, 2 wins, and currently has a net worth of over $7 million. The rapper decided to take $2.3 million of that money and put it towards his first ever mansion, a 2,800 square foot mansion in Sherman Oaks, California. With 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms, the mansion also features a large backyard, private patio, and sweeping views of the California hills. While this is no small purchase for a 21-year-old, Nas already has bigger plans. "This is my first one," he tweeted. "I'll design the next one myself." And we have no reason to not believe him. He's already accomplished everything else he said he'd do. Number 3. Blueface. If this list is proving one thing, it's that even a stint as a one-hit wonder can leave you fabulously wealthy. Best known for his track, Thotiana, Blueface has been plagued by legal trouble and a string of flopped records that essentially removed him from the limelight that he was enjoying back in 2018. Despite this, his brief stint of fame was enough to help him purchase his mansion, known as the Blue GC Mansion. The rapper made the purchase in 2019 when he was just 22 years old. The 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom mansion in San Fernando Valley first made headlines when the rapper painted it with a very striking bright blue camo pattern. However, recently the Blue GC Mansion has been in the news for other reasons. It seems like Blueface might be a little down on his luck, as he recently began to rent out the property as a public Airbnb. The mansion cost guests $2,500 a night, though Complex reports that after cleaning and service fees, the actual price is closer to $3,200. Despite the garish pattern on the outside of the home, the mansion actually features beautifully designed interiors and plenty of amenities, including a hot tub, pool, and gigantic kitchen. With 3 bedrooms, you could easily split the cost amongst 10 friends, making it roughly the same price as a nice hotel. Who knows? You might even run into Blueface himself while staying at the house. Number 2. Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch hit it big when he dropped The Box, which spent 11 weeks at the top of the charts and sold 4.7 million units, became a social media phenomenon, and earned Roddy 3 Grammy nominations. The critical acclaim the song received positioned Roddy as one of the most exciting and upcoming rappers in the industry. The immense buzz around the song launched Roddy into superstardom, and has helped him build up an insanely impressive net worth over $20 million at just 23 years old. While the title of his song is often interpreted to be a reference to the slang term for jail, the rapper spent some time in 2021 picking out a much nicer box, a $5.6 million mansion in Beverly Hills. Opting for a more private estate, Roddy's house sits at the end of a gated driveway in one of the quieter neighborhoods of Beverly Hills. The 3,500 square foot house is equipped with 2 master bedrooms, a full media room, and a completely detached guest house alongside the property's pool. The estate is located close to the iconic Mulholland Drive, and just a short distance from LA's thriving downtown area, and is said to be located directly next to the former residence of the late Eddie Van Halen. Number 1. Polo G. Though Polo G is probably best known for his hit Rap Star Now, it was 2019's Pop Out that first landed the artist on the radar of hip-hop fans everywhere. Since then, he has quickly established himself as one of rap's go-to features, and earned a net worth of over $7 million, an impressive feat for someone who's only been famous for just over 2 years. And Polo seems eager to secure himself a place to live just as fast as he became famous. In June of 2021, the rapper purchased a sprawling $4.9 million estate in the Los Angeles suburb of Chatsworth, a cozy area where rappers like Swally and YG also live. The absolutely massive estate clocks in at just over 11,000 square feet, and has a detached parking garage that can house up to an additional 14 cars. From an aerial view, the property looks much more like a compound than a single-family home. There's also a regulation-sized tennis court, overlooked by numerous balconies, 6 bedrooms, and 8 bathrooms. Even the rapper's 2-story living room is bespoke, housing a custom bar and hidden wine cellar. Surprisingly, the mansion is not surrounded by a gate, but instead nestled inside the guarded community of Indian Falls, which sits just 30 miles outside the heart of downtown Atlanta. And at only 22 years old when the house was purchased, Polo G seems primed to make the best of the luxury and nightlife that he now has constant access to.